okay? Jazz is trying to tell me something. I need to find out what it is. To do that, I need both of you. My best friend, my girlfriend. I need you to support me, and I need you to get along. Can you do that?
Corey and Eric look at each other, then back to Taz.
Yeah.
I'll try, Taz. For you.
15 minutes later, as they pull up to the location, Eric's eyes widen.
Oh my god.
What's wrong?
Isn't it just some sort of office building?
No, I've been here before. With Jazz.
What?
The semester before she died, Jazz asked me for a ride a few times. Out here. I just dropped her off. One time I waited in the parking lot until she was done.
Did she say what she was doing?
I think it was some sort of doctor's appointment. She seemed depressed. I figured it was a therapy session, so I didn't want to pry.
Why didn't she ask me to take her?
I don't think it was personal, Taz. You were busy with school. But maybe...
What?
Maybe I should have asked her what was going on. She might have talked to me. If she had, she might still be alive.
Eric, you can't blame yourself. You're the one who always reminds me that Jazz died in an accident. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't anyone's fault. But there is something Jazz is trying to tell us tonight. Now is our chance to listen.
Eric nods.
You're right.
Eric parks the car, and together, Taz, Corey, and Eric walk up to the building. Taz peers through a window into the dimly lit lobby.
It's the middle of the night, Taz. The building is locked.
There must be a way in.
I think that's called breaking and entering, which is pretty illegal.
Eric, Taz's life is on the line. Are you really worried about getting in trouble?
Yes.
Well, I'm not.
Corey picks up a large stone from the path leading to the building and hurls it through the window. An alarm begins to blare.
Are you crazy? Come on, we need to get in before security comes.
Corey heads into the building, sweeping aside broken glass. Taz follows quickly behind, grabbing Eric's hand and pulling him along. Eric accesses the security panel and shuts off the security alarm. Taz finds a directory.
There's a list of doctors here. Eric, do you know who Jazz was coming here to see?
No, like I said, I didn't want to ask.
Taz runs a finger down dozens of names, and then stops. Her eyes fill with fear.
Look at this. Floor 3. Dr. Lionel Rex.
No way.
What would your sister want with Dr. Rex?
Whatever it is, she clearly wanted me to come here and find out. Let's go.
Moments later, Taz, Corey, and Eric arrive on the 3rd floor. Elevator doors swing open, revealing a laboratory. Everything is covered in white sheets. Corey pulls off sheet after sheet, revealing state-of-the-art equipment, just like the devices at the PSI lab. In the middle of the room sits a large machine.
What is this?
Some kind of machine.
Duh.
Corey hurls a look at Eric. He sheepishly looks away.
Why would Jazz come here? She didn't have the touch. What could Rex want with her?
Taz opens Snapchat, and the flashback filter reappears on screen. Taz taps her phone, and Taz and Corey watch as a memory door forms in the room in front of them.
What's going on?
You can't see the door?
No.
I bet only those with the touch can see it. We're probably the only ones who can enter it. I'm sorry, Eric, but you'll have to stay behind.
No way.
You don't have a choice.
Corey grabs Taz's hand.
You ready for this?
I think so. I have to be.
Taz looks back at Eric.
We'll be right back. I promise.
And together, Corey and Taz step through the door. The room blurs. When Taz opens her eyes, she finds the same lab, the same equipment, but strapped to the strange machine is Jazz. A grown version of the little girl from before. But now, she looks totally different than Taz. Pink hair, piercings, tattoos, and she also looks scared. Because hunched over the machine pressing buttons is Dr. Rex.
You're sure this will protect my sister? And help hide her identity? Her powers?
You have my word, Miss Singh. Just relax. The machine will be ready in just a moment.
Okay. But you know, these sessions, I always feel weak afterwards. Drained.
That's quite normal. Nothing to worry about.
I guess I just wish I understood how it all worked.
Haven't I given you answers?
You helped me understand my memories. Why Taz was always being watched. How I amplify her powers when we're near each other. But you haven't explained anything about this procedure. What is it doing?
I told you, we are using your influence over your sister's powers to help mask them. This will keep her powers a secret and help her stay safe.
As Rex continues to explain, Jazz turns her head and looks at Taz. She stares right into her eyes and says,
He's lying.
Then she turns back to Rex.
Taz doesn't remember those memories from your childhood. She has forgotten about her powers. It must remain that way, for her own safety. Don't you agree?
Jazz hesitates for a moment, then nods.
Excellent. The machine is ready. Are you?
Yes.
Rex flips a lever, and Jazz instantly droops.
Jazz!
Taz runs towards her sister.
Please, Jazz, wake up.
Jazz's eyes flutter as she tries to focus on Taz.
Taz, I need to tell you something.
The lights in the room begin to flicker, and the memory door begins to fade. Corey grabs Taz's hand.
I think we need to get out of here, now.
But before Corey can lead Taz out of the memory, Jazz grabs her shoulder.
Stop where they aren't silent. But I can see you. What?
Corey yanks Taz toward the memory door. Just as Corey steps over the threshold, Taz loses her grip on Corey's fingers. She looks back at Jazz as the memory fades, and Jazz looks up at Taz one last time, like a ghost. And then, she's gone. Taz stumbles through the door after Corey, back into the present. Her vision blurs, and when it clears, she sees him. Rex. In real life, standing over her. Taz squirms, trying to pull herself to her feet, but then she realizes she's been strapped to a table, and Rex is hooking himself up to the machine, the same machine that he was just using on her sister in the memory.
Hello, Miss Singh.
Where's Eric? Where's Corey?
Your friends? I didn't see them. They must have left you.
How did you know I'd be here?
Did you think I wouldn't notice a spike in dark matter? Of course, it all leads back to you. And you led me here. To my own facility.
What did you do to my sister?
I assure you, your sister was a willing volunteer. She sought me out. She knew about your powers. Somehow, the memories from your childhood came back to her. But instead of telling you, she sought answers for herself. Dr. Montgomery was already missing at that point, so Ghislaine had nowhere else to turn. She was afraid that your powers would put you in danger. So, I offered her a solution.
Rex taps on his machine with pride.
What were you doing to my sister?
This brilliant machine, which I built, sucks the powers of the touch from one individual into another. I tried to channel your powers into your sister, to see if it could be done.
But it didn't work. I still have my powers, and Jazz never had the touch.
True. That is because of a slight oversight in my initial experiments. You see, in order for the machine to work, it requires the physical presence of the power source.
Rex walks over to Taz and places 2 electrodes onto her temples, one on each side.
I surmised as much toward the end of my experiments with your sister. It was clear she wasn't gaining your powers. Instead, she seemed simply to be growing weaker. But alas, I wasn't able to convince her to bring you to me. And then her unfortunate accident occurred. However, I have upgraded my machine, and now I have my power source.
Rex pats Taz on the arm, and she flinches.
And this time, I'll be transferring your powers to a more deserving host.
Rex takes the other ends of Taz's electrodes and attaches them to his own temples.
Me.
Rex then walks over to the machine and pulls a lever. The device begins to whir. Taz screams in pain, feeling the power drain from her body.